Happy rising, everyone. Hope everyone is well. Hope this video finds you in good health and good mental. Um, Today I wanted to make this video. There's a lot of things that we accept that we shouldn't accept. Like, it could be from our partners, especially from our partners, because these the people what you laying down for, you know. These the people that you, I shouldn't say you, but these the people that, you allow to do certain things with, to you, with you, whatever, however you want to fix it up. Um, and our friends, you say this your best friend, but you're noticing certain things that they're doing, or you're not paying attention, or you don't see what it means. Like for instance, one of the things, like it's four things that there could be others, but these four things I would like to speak about. Four things I would like to talk about that you shouldn't allow. Number one, I want to talk about is that, like hanging up the phone on you. Just say with your partner or your friend, whatever. Y'all talking or whatever, and y'all maybe have a disagreement, and they just hang the phone up on you, click, and you'll be like, that's rude. It's very rude. That's disrespectful, because they could have easily said to you, okay, we could finish this conversation later, or they could have said something like that, but no. Instead, what they did was just hang the phone up on you, like click. That's it. Okay, so that's one of the things that is unacceptable, that you really shouldn't be accepting from either, it could be your partner or it could be from friends, anyone who you really like, be with a lot, or you have them in your company a lot. You shouldn't be accepting them just hanging up the phone on you. That's rude. Okay, so if you've been allowing that to happen, you need to check that. You need to check that. Check these people that you're dealing with. Okay, and number two, just say that there's an issue that you have, right? There's something going on, whatever it may be. It could be anything, but you have an issue with it. And you want to present it to the person. It could be your partner or it could be your friend, family member. It could be whoever, you want to present it to them. And like every time you try to present the issue to them, they come up with something about you. Like they turn it around. They try to turn it around on you. Now, you're the one that went to them with whatever the issue is. But instead of dealing with the issue that you went with, you would find that the person would turn it around, start talking about something that they want to talk about. They don't want to deal with the issue at hand. Okay, you turn it to something else. And the conversation, the issue never get addressed, because you find yourself talking about something else now. It's what was never even, you wouldn't even start to talk about that. Like, how to get in it? You weren't even talking about the thing what you're supposed to talk about. So when you see things like that happening, you got to see what that is. Okay, you just can't go along with that and just, you got to look at that. Yes, because the issue that you came with got knocked to the side, and they brought something else in, and that never get dealt with. So you never, your stuff you never get to deal with. And what you gonna do about that? Are you gonna keep doing that over and over again? That's not, you're not going anywhere with that. That's not solving the issue. You still have the same issue. right? So you don't make no sense. So some gotta give. Okay, and the next thing, I'll say the third thing is like talking over you. You see, if you um trying to speak with someone and they take over the conversation, they talking all over you. Like you can't even get a word in. Because you gotta see what's going on. You gotta look at it. You can't get a word in because the person now who you came to speak to, or y'all having some type of conversation or whatever, you probably didn't come, they maybe didn't come to you or whatever, however it went, right? Y'all having a conversation, but you notice that the other person took over the whole conversation. They over talking you, they ain't giving you a chance to speak. They expressing themselves, they trying to get their what they saying, everything, all of that. But what you saying, they knocking that down for every time. You can't even get a word in because they talking all over you. Okay? And a lot of men like to do that to women. Now, some women do it as well. Okay, I can't say some women don't do it, but a lot of men like to do that to women. Okay, so don't involve yourself in no type of conversation when you see the other party is talking over you. Okay, whether that be your husband, your wife, your friend, your family member, none of them. Don't engage in the conversation. Don't. If that's how it have to go, then you might as well don't have it because you're not expressing yourself, you're not being heard. So you might as well don't have the conversation, do something else. Either you're going to continue with that going on like that, or you know what you got to do. You know what you got to do, because it can't go on like that unless you like toxicity, or you just don't like to be heard, or you are not able to express yourself and you're okay with that. You want to live like that, that's fine. you know but I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the people who wants to be able to express themselves, and they should be heard. How you feel matters, what you think matters, what you want matters, your life matters, how you want to live your life matters, and who you want in it and who you don't want in it, that matters. So you have to decide on these things. You have to see who people are and the way that they are, and then you have to make a choice to choose, do I want this in my life? Is this the way that I want my life to carry on? Because if the person ain't making no adjustments and they still doing that continuously, and you see there's no growth. There's no growth there, because that's not the way that you have a conversation. That's not the way that you communicate. You can sing together, right? But you cannot talk together. Okay? So if you're trying to get your word in and they talking all over you, like, that's not it. Okay? Recognize that. Okay? And for the last one, okay, they never listen to how you really truly feel about the matter. So yeah, like, you never really got to um, express yourself. You never got up to be heard. Just like I said, that tied in together. Now with that, some people, they they don't know how to agree to disagree, because some things you're not gonna agree on everything, and some things you can be like, okay, well, I feel like this, and they be like, okay, well, I feel like that. That's fine. We just don't agree here. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to agree on everything. Or if you could meet somewhere in the middle, you know, you could, you put some of your stuff down and deal with some of their stuff, and they could do the same for you. You could meet in the middle somewhere. That's fine as well. You know, it don't have to be nothing. You don't like this. I like this. You don't want to do this. I'm doing this. You know, it's not hurting anyone. You know, it's just something that I want to do. You don't agree with it, you don't like it, that's okay. I mean, I don't want not need to force you to like it and agree, and you don't need to force me to leave it and don't do it. Okay? Everybody, each his own. What make me happy ain't gonna make you happy. We ain't gonna agree on everything. We might have some things in common, yeah, but not everything. And that's okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. Okay? So they don't know how to agree to disagree. Some people just don't know how to communicate, you know. They don't know what that is. They don't know what that look like. There's that as well. And then some people just like to control. They like to control the situation. They like to bully, you know. You got to look at that. A lot of things is be happening is be bullying. You know, just because, especially like some men, because there's a man and you're a woman, a man physique is built to protect, supposed to be built to protect the woman, but a lot of men like to bully women, you know. They like to be in control. They like to control women, like use their child or, like they have control over you. Like, nobody supposed to have no control over you. You control yourself, you and God. They control their self. Everybody is supposed to have self-control. Okay? You control you, I control me, and we come together and everybody in control. That's the way it's supposed to be. But, it's not like that. A lot of people like to try to control others. Some women like to control men as well. They manipulate situations, you know. So sometimes it's bullying and control. You have to look at that as well. Okay? Or either that or they just don't care. Some people just don't give a period. Dot. They don't care. Okay? So they're going to talk over you and, they're going to gaslight you, turn it around, go and put something on you. You go and put something to talk about them. They turn it around to you. Notice it. Okay? And don't accept no one hanging up on the phone on you. They hang up on you, let them block them. You know what to do? If they ain't want to change to stop that, block them. That's where they will never get a chance to call you again. Since they want to hang up and do these things, block their ass. Anyway, that's all I got to say. You got to be looking out for things, You can't just be letting things slide over your head now. Can't be no fool. Alright? I hope. Yeah. Have a blessed one.